Yo, what up? It's your man Vinny, and we deep in the field. Yes, it is that Madden time of the year. Madden 25 has finally arrived for all the early buyers out there. Before I ever step in to play a game, I always go to the rosters, I go to the equipment, I go to all the other features to see what this game is going to be like, and then I dive in. And so one of the very first things that I always look at is the rookie face scans. That's what we're going to look at today. We're going to see if these face scans are accurate. Do they got the rookies in the game from the first round of the draft? Because I know that they rarely ever go past the first round. And I don't blame them because that'll be a lot of players to be incorporating. So with that being said, without further ado, let's jump into these rookie face scans, shall we? All right, so right off the bat, we got my man Caleb Williams, first round draft pick, first overall pick for the Chicago Bears. And immediately, all I have to say is this dude looks spot on. They did a hell of a good job with him. I mean, you can't mess this up. He's the first overall pick. The ear rings are spot on, even though they look a little bit like glass. But the beard, the hair, everything about him looks spot on. I mean, this is a very good model right here, so I'm very happy and proud of Madden for that. And I gotta say, like, a lot of these players look damn good, and we're gonna jump into it in a second, and you're gonna see how detailed they get. Next, we have my man Jayden Daniels, second overall pick for the Washington Commanders. Now, with him, he looks a little wacky. I'm not even gonna hold you. The hair is a little too skinny from the usual twist that he usually has. And then his eyes, man. I don't know what's going on with his eyes, but his eyes are a little bit wide. He looks a little bit like Sid from Ice Age or something. But it just looks like something is off. Like he's not wrapped too tight in the head or something. But I see that they tried. I mean, I guess like upon a quick glimpse or glance, you would say that's Jayden Daniels. But when you look deeper, it's not Jayden Daniels. Then we got Drake May, the babyface assassin, if I can even call him that. But the rookie quarterback out of North Carolina, we're going to see if he can do some things with the New England Patriots. But right here, this kind of looks dead on like Drake May. You know, they had some of the blemishes on the face. The hair is spot on. The eyes are deep set and low. And, you know, you just got all that. And the skin looks good. Like, they did real good on the skin. It looks like I can poke my finger in the screen and really touch this dude's face. No crazy business. But seriously, it just looks real good from the previous years because I've seen some crazy things. Then you got Marvin Harrison Jr. with only a face that a mother could love. But this looks like him, dead on like him. The lips, the eyes, everything. They even got the hair that's a little different. He has the twist as well. And yeah, I mean, this looks like Marvin Harrison Jr. Then they got my man Joe Alt, who looks menacing as hell. I mean, he looks like he's ready to hit people. He's got the furrowed brow, looking real menacing. And this is exactly what I would want my offensive linemen to look like. Real mean and nasty and ready to protect the quarterback. So they did a hell of a job on my man Joe Alt. Then we got my man Malik Neighbors for the New York Giants. And this looks like him. You know, I feel like, is it just me or do all of the players have those twists in their hair? Then we got my guy, JC Latham, who, I don't know who the hell this is. This is EA Sports typical face right here. And the only thing that they got right with him is the brown locks. But other than that, this is not him. So we're going to go ahead and bypass that. All right, next we got my man, Michael Penix Jr. Now, this is definitely him. It has the dome-shaped egg head. He got the earrings in the ear, the nose. He even got the line on the nose. You know how people get that. And then as we turn them around, you can see the 360 waves in HD, clear as day. So that do-rag be doing him some justice because 360 waves, so they made sure they put that in there. But that's Michael Penix Jr. for sure. Then we got Rome Odunze. And this is him to a T. I mean, they got the nose ring. They got the beard, the cornrows with the little blonde streaks going down it. You know, we got the little hoop earring. Now, one thing I'm real curious to see is if they're going to have the braids at the end of the braids pop out of the helmet. If they have that, then that's going to make this a 5-star. But you know how Madden are. They'll have the braids, him with a little bit of hang time here, and then the braids not showing at all out the helmet, which I can't stand. I need them to get that better. Then we got my man JJ McCarthy. He's another babyface assassin playing for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, one thing I realize is they do not have his eye paint. The eye paint that he usually wears kind of like a lot of what linebackers wear. So, you know, he has more menacing eye paint than that. And so these little 3 streaks really isn't doing it for me, but still looks like him. Then we got my man Aficionado. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Aficionado. He's playing for the Jets again. Now they got something a little wacky with his dreads. I don't know if the dreads are blending in with the head wrap at all. But other than that, I mean, he looks good, man. The player model itself looks good. Looks real diesel and big as hell. And, you know, looks like he's ready for some good home cooking. Then we got my man Bo Nix. I mean, the hair looks like I can see him putting, you know how a lot of those cats, they do the thing where they, you know, frizz their hair up, or they just rub their fingers through the hair. I mean, it looks that realistic, man. You see the fade on the side. You know, he just looks like he's about business, man. You see all the dimples and the craters in his face. I mean, this is spot on. Now, Brock Bowers, I don't know who the hell this is, because this ain't him. They put some random guy with a skull cap, and if that's a EA Sports face, if I could ever tell one. And then we got my man Talise Fuaga. This is one of the best models of them all. I mean, he looks spot on and realistic as hell. I mean, this guy looks exactly like the picture or his headshot that's actually in the game. And so they did a hell of a good job with this dude, man. This was good. Then we got my man Leotu Latu. These names are gonna do something to me, but this guy, he looks kind of like him. You know, there's something a little bit off to where it doesn't get it all the way to the top, but he still looks cool. And there you have it. The rookie face scans of Madden 2025. Again, EA Sports is not going to always get it down perfectly. There are always going to be guys who either didn't come in for face scans, or it's like they're just them, or their persona or their stardom really doesn't command to have a face scan. You saw that with a couple of positions and a couple of people who were in the later part of that first round. But for the most part, I have to give it up to EA Sports. I think that the graphics look dead, like they look exceptional this year, and they're always trying to work on those graphics and make them better, but this year it's like they got in their bag, and they really got in their bag with these player models, man. Like, the details are crisp, spot on, and with that I love it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about these face scans, man. Are y'all excited for Madden 2025? Who are some of the teams that you're going to be running with to start that first initial thing? Have you even gotten the game yet? Let me know. Talk to me, I'll talk back. But yo, as always, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also hit that bell notification so you never miss a video where we cover football, the NFL, and all this shit. My name is Vinny, I'm known by many, and this is Deep in the Field, where we keeps it real. And hey, I'm gonna be back real soon. Peace. Deep in the field, yeah, deep in the field. Deep in the field, yeah, gotta keep it real. Deep in the field, so deep in the field, yeah, I gotta keep it real.